I'd just like to say, before this whole skit starts, thank you so much, guys. We just reached 60 subscribers, and it's only been like 2 days or so. I can't believe we gotten such a big boost in subscribers ever since the start of December. Like, I remember back in the beginning when I first uploaded on my channel, I only had like around 13 subscribers. Now by the end of December, 2 months already in, and 61 subscribers. So I'd just like to say thank you so much. It motivated me to do a Christmas special for you guys, because you guys, honestly, every single one of you, I love reading your comments. You guys are so supportive to me. I just want to say thank you all and have a wonderful Christmas. Here's how the video will all be done. So basically, this is going to be the small portion where I actually go over the new card that I'm going to be using in the special, and then the rest of it will just be the skit. So here he is, my custom of family toy review. Who else would I have to choose to be the main character in the special? And it's obviously Family Toy Review. So this is the Mater model, as you can tell. However, many things are different with it. For one, Mater does not have his tow hook, obviously. This actually used to be Mater with all-in-all can, but I took out both of those because now I had props for like drinks and stuff with the all-in-all cans. He also has his whole engine covered up, which is why, what's it called? You can't really see the engine, it's not noticeable. His windows have been taken down, and I really like that look I have about him. So, here we go. You can tell it's Family Toy Review since FTR stands for his channel. He has, the first set of his tires have blue rims with orange tires, and the back of the rims have, orange rims but blue tires, like Mater does. Like, he doesn't have all the same tires. Here in the back he has 45. Over here he also has 45. Family Toy Review. Family Toy Review. He has black windows. I also did the eyes myself. He has blue eyes. He has just a calm expression, I guess. He has Mater's teeth. Though you can't tell that they're really buck teeth, because the model that you use for this, the Mater all-in-all can, they didn't really show his buck teeth that well, which is pretty good. Here's his bottom bumper, which is just all orange. The bumper is just all red. The bottom, I completely repainted, as you can see right there. And yeah, he looks really nice. Now, the number 45, I'd honestly have to say the reason I did that was because he just reached 45,000 subscribers, which means he has 45,000 fans cheering him on, and I really just like to say congratulations, man. Like, honestly, it's been a journey for you. And here is top roof, white lights right there. And then here in the back, that's pretty interesting. In the back right there, you can see it says Family Toy Review in blue font. And then you have some tires here. This is actually a stack of tires. This is a tire right here. That is not a tire. That's actually paint, by the way. And here is just tire leaning on the side, tire on the ground, and another tire leaning on the side about to fall off, but it's only barely managing to hang on because of this headlight here. This white spot I couldn't really get rid of, so I just made it to be like a stack, I guess, or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this first section. But anyways, that is Family Toy Review right there, and I just want to say the reason I chose him was because, well, he's done giveaways in the past, might as well he give away the presents, be the Santa Claus of this episode. Or at least a skit. If you guys like these skits, I may do more in the future. However, I want to keep it limited right now and just in the beginning of reviews. However, this is an exception since it's Christmas. So anyways, guys, Merry Christmas to all of you, every single one of you. Even if you're not a subscriber, you can subscribe today, or you can even comment, leave nice messages or anything, or maybe even some criticism. I can respond to anything, honestly. But yeah, this has been LittleHarky, and I hope you enjoyed the skit. Peace. It was the night before Christmas. Every single car in the Florida 500 were all stirring up for the big Christmas event. Oh look, here's Jackson Storm, Next-Gen McQueen, and Rusty's crews. They're all racing and preparing themselves for the biggest race of their life. All these cars right here are going to be racing in the Florida 500. Yes, this small, tiny Florida 500, they're all going to be racing in. It's really surprising once you think about it. But wait, the announcers will never allow that. Chick and Natalie were actually just interviewing these cars right here. Cool Action TV, Aaron's Older Cars, and RC Cars 5. But alas, they've gotten news, and it seems like not anyone will be racing today. There's been too much crazy weather recently. All these cars are bummed out. Aw, man, why can't we race? I know. This is our chance too. This was the stock car's chance. I mean, at least the next chance could race. Easy there, boy, said the king. Calm down, you'll get it next year. Aw, man, now little buddy won't be able to race. I mean, he's still racing outside. I don't get why anyone else is racing. It's because they're privileged right now. Yeah, think about it. We've been doing so much for the Florida 500 recently. So his Cruz, he just attacked along Jackson's turn for his speed. He's trying to train. Yo, I need to refill the tank, man. Oh, come on! Meanwhile, in Thunder Hollow, where are we? Said this unknown car. I don't know. Yeah, where are we? I think we're in Thunder Hollow, said the unknown car. Well, dang-gum. Huh. Whoa, hey guys, look! This is the short car right there. That's perfect for us. Yeah, the trio decided they would join Thunder Hollow soon and shortly after they talked to Miss Fritter. What do you guys want? We want to join Thunder Hollow on your demolition derby. Alright, I'll get Roscoe down. You can sign the waivers. I'll be looking forward to smashing ya. Wait, what did she say? In Thomasville, you can tell that Smokey and Doc have been training recently. Smokey recently learned how to drive, though he's kind of ashamed because of his paint job. Remember, these guys are all old, rusty cars. Think about it. The Legend and Smokey never had a new paint job. They feel ashamed if they try and walk into the racing world with all these old-fashioned, rusty paints. Meanwhile, the international racers don't even realize it. They're just sleeping in their positions, in their starting positions for tomorrow's big race. Remember, the World Grand Prix racers made their own branch of racing. Down below, the mini racers all play. Even Autobahn and Koshkansky's crew chief are all fast asleep. And for Frank, well, the Lemons have a little bit of a trouble with him. You can tell that Miles or Axelrod and Snotrod are trying to hide away. Look at that gremlin right there. He has a blowtorch and he can't even defend himself. Oh, but Professor Z is always up to something. So you can tell that everyone in Cars Land really wasn't that happy with their Christmas. And since they think that they're not at the age for Christmas, no one will get them any presents. But that's nonsense, said Family Toy Review. Christmas is for everyone. And look, I have so many tires and spares in my back trunk. I wonder what I should do. Then he thought, oh, I know. Might as well give them all away. I have so much old junk that I don't need, and so many things that can help so many other cars. It'll be amazing. It'll be like the best Christmas ever. Yeah, the best Christmas ever. Then there was trouble. McQueen, Rusty's Cruz, and Jackson Storm didn't plan on sleeping anytime soon. They were deciding, oh, well, if we're not going to be racing, every single one of us, might as well have some fun now. So then Family Toy Review was in trouble. But then he thought, oh, wait a minute, I can just deliver it to the Pitties. The Pitties can give it in the next morning. But then he had to think about Thunder Hollow. I do have some McQueen merch, he said. And I do have a lot of stuff for Fritter. Those Demolition Derby cars probably have no relatives that give them anything. I'll try, I guess. Sadly for Miss Fritter and their gang, they don't even have a Christmas tree. All they have to make up for it? Lonely, sad hut. Every single car was just smashed and everyone was too distracted to focus on anything. Fortunately, Family Toy Review is a good guy. So he drops off every single present that he can, wraps up all the presents that he had, puts some McQueen merch there, puts some maybe Cruz and Mira's merch as well, maybe even a diecast or two. And he hurries along to Thomasville. Now Thomasville is where all the old folks sleep. So, he knew that he had this perfect opportunity to just drop off a present right there. He knew that the old folks needed some new spray paints, so he left them some paint sprays, paint guns, everything you can imagine. It was like a craft store, all built into one small box. They didn't even realize it. However, when Family Toy Review drove away, the fabulous Hudson Hornet woke up. Huh? Who's disturbing my town? Oh, I'll get that little bugger. He didn't have many presents left. All he had were a couple of tires that he can give to the Pitties. So then he decided to skip over the Lemons. He didn't decide to give them any presents, so he decided to not wake them up. And he drove very carefully. Meanwhile, Doc Hudson, on the other hand, he was furious. He was racing after Family Toy Review, but he couldn't catch up. Once Family Toy Review got to the Copper Canyon Speedway, where all the World Grand Prix racers lived, he gave the minis, since they didn't know much, gave them all some tires, dropped them off right here, jumped up, thumped them all out. Each one of them didn't feel a single thing, but they will once they wake up. He also left some tires in the front of these guys, expecting them to be really, really happy once they wake up. But Doc Hudson doesn't even care. He's just racing through, trying to catch him. Family Toy Review finally got to the Florida 500. Though most of the cars were asleep, Jackson, Storm, and McQueen and Cruz were all still racing. Shoot. What am I supposed to do now? I have nothing to do. Oh boy, oh boy. Then there was trouble. Doc Hudson coming in quickly from the side. Hey, you punk! He decided to bash the side of Family Toy Review, crashing him into the sand. Luckily, no one was hurt. Doc had a little bit of scrapes on his front grill, but Family Toy Review just got a tire stuck. And then even more trouble was about to come. Jackson Summer was rushing right to him. Doc had to figure out a way to try and get him out of there in time. There's no time. But then Doc does something very brave. He races out to the track. Right in the middle of Jackson Storm and Family Toy Review. Quickly pushes and lunges with all of his might Family Toy Review out of there. And Family Toy Review holds on very tight to Doc's wheel, racing them out of there. Jackson, Storm, McQueen, and Cruz all stopped. Wait a minute, was that Doc? Jackson said. I don't know. And who's that car right there? Hey, don't get too mad at me. Family Toy Review was very nervous. But then, the emergence of Doc Hudson came. Doc! Where were you all these years? Said McQueen. Well, I was with the Legends, of course. Kept me hidden after all. I knew that a break from training you was all you needed to make sure that you can become a mentor too. Suddenly, the press all started coming up. And soon enough, even Chick Hicks and Natalie Certain appeared. Hey, tell us where you've gone. Where have you been for the last 9 years? Well, I don't know. I've just been in Thomasville. But I have to say, you better thank this folk for bringing me back here and finding you all. Family Toy Review, I'd just like to say, on behalf of everyone here, you gave us the best Christmas ever. Yep, found him out. Luckily, I've seen that he's given us presents, all of us. Thomasville, he left us a bunch of spray paints to repaint have us make our own paint jobs. And then he also left some for Fritter, Thunder Hollow. Bet they're pretty happy opening their gifts right now. They left a bunch of merch from you. He also left some free spare tires, since he knew that the pitties over there by Copper Canyon didn't have a lot. The lemons, no one's gonna get into lemons. But think about it. All that this folk has done for us. Well, it's an honor, but I didn't give anything to you guys at all. So sorry about that. Family Toy Review, you've given enough. Let's give back to you. And the Family Toy Review was overjoyed. He thought that he was going to get something very special. That night, Chick Hicks and Natalie Certain gave him the best Christmas ever by giving him a spot in the Hall of Heroes, a Hall of Christmas Heroes. And that's how Family Toy Review saved Christmas. Oh yeah, and make sure to subscribe to LittleHarky's channel, and my own too. We're so close to reaching 50,000 subscribers, it really means a lot to both of us. Anyways, have a Merry Christmas to you all. To all, good night.